Good morning, everybody. I obviously look really tired. I don't know what my deal is. Oh, hi, Baxter. You want to come up? I mean, I slept a long time. I'm just super tired. I think I might need a B12 shot because I get those once a month because my B12 is always like ridiculously low. But it's another day. I haven't vlogged in 2 days, I think it has been. Or no, a day, but then I stopped vlogging the night before because it got ridiculous. So, story time. You ready for this? So, Baxter right here has a large stuffed bear that he likes. And he literally sucks it. He puts it all in his mouth and his little paws start going and he sucks it. He also humps this bear. So it was late at night and he was sucking this bear and sometimes humping it. It's ridiculous and it's kind of cute, not the humping part, but it's kind of cute. And we just leave him alone because he gets a little weird and protective over it. Well, Buddy doesn't get that. He's old, he can't hear him growling, I'm assuming, because it's not super loud. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. And he and he doesn't walk well, so he kind of was like stumbling, trying to get some water, like he's doing now. I don't know if you can hear him drinking. And he's trying to go to get some water, but he accidentally bumped into the bear. And Baxter did not like this because he gets very protective over this. It's almost like it's his girlfriend or something. I don't really know. It's very strange. So he gets really protective and he goes after him. So I mean, look at these teethers. Look at these teethers. They're freaking huge and Buddy has no teeth. Well, he has like some eye teeth, but so he went after him and bit him in the face. And I am freaking out. I'm screaming because I'm like, oh my God, I ripped them apart. My husband is sick at the moment. So he was upstairs. He went to bed early, so it was just me. So I had them separated. He bit my pinky. I don't know. It's kind of healed, like right there and right there. And it wasn't like he was going after me. It's just my hands were there. And I was trying to rip them apart and he got me. So I have them separated. I'm in between them and I am screaming for my husband. Now our house is not that big. I mean, you've seen our house. It's little. I'm screaming, AJ, like, come on. Like, I need some help. So I think I screamed for him for like 5 minutes and finally he came down and he helped me get them apart. They were good. He went back upstairs. Well, we made the mistake of not getting rid of the bear. I just thought it'd be fine, no big deal. So he goes back upstairs. I think they're fine. Baxter goes sucking his bear. Buddy goes, I don't know, he's stumbling around like, oh my God. I look at his eye. His eye actually, he's old, so like he has these little things in his eye, like almost like, Baxter! Oh my God. Baxter Kipper. He literally just jumped up, grabbed Buddy's food, and jumped back down. I don't understand this dog. He did that yesterday too. It's very annoying. Anyway, so his little eye was bleeding, and here I feel like a horrible dog mom because my mean dog attacked my old dog. So I'm trying to, like, I cleaned it up. It's fine. He's fine. So I go back to watching TV. Buddy stumbles to get more water, accidentally hits the bear again, and Baxter goes after him again because I'm an idiot and didn't get the bear out of the way. So I got between him again. I yell for my husband. He actually comes the second time I yell because I already woke him up. And we just took the bear and we threw it outside. It's getting thrown away. So then I muzzle him because I am not dealing with this. And it was literally the saddest thing ever. It's fine. Muzzling just looks mean. It wasn't mean to him. I just felt bad. So I muzzled him, took a shower, went to bed. He seemed to have calmed down, so I took the muzzle off. The next day, as in yesterday, he was fine. No big deal. Everything's good. I was like, oh, good. So this is great. He got the stick out of his butt. This is wonderful. I was like, hey, AJ, you want to take him for a walk? Yep, so we did. I was like, oh, this will be great. We'll pack walk them. It'll build some bonding, and they'll become better friends. That's what you're supposed to do with dogs. You're supposed to pack walk them so they get closer. I don't know why. I'm not a dog trainer, but that's what you're supposed to do. So that's what I was doing. So we're pack walking them all together. It's great. I have Charlotte and Buddy on a double leash, and AJ has Baxter on a single leash, but we're all walking them all together. So we're almost back home. Everything went really good, nothing crazy. We took a little bit to get them all walking at the same speed because Buddy's slow, Charlotte wants to go fast, and Baxter's somewhere in the middle, but that's fine. So we get home and we're coming around the bend, and my one neighbor, who we've been friendly with before, we're not very close to many of our neighbors, she's like, oh my God, you got another dog. I was like, yes, I have a problem. So she comes up with her 2 kids. I think she has 3, but only 2 were with her. And she comes, and Charlotte Baxter got really aggressive. And I'm like, oh, Charlotte's fine. Buddy's fine. He has no teeth, even if he does get aggressive. You should be fine. So she goes to pet Buddy. It's fine. Charlotte was a little barky. And I was like, oh, well, it might be her son. She's kind of afraid of men or boys, so it might be that. And she's like, what? So apparently I'm weird. And then she went to pet Baxter, and he was kind of really excited. So we let her, Buddy, get away from him. Buddy, come on. Do you hear him growling in the background? It's so weird. So AJ lets him get closer. He lunges at her and bites her arm. I am like, oh my God, what the F just happened? She was like, he just bit me. I'm like, I am so sorry. So we get Baxter away from her. I'm like, are you okay? I'm so sorry. He's being a little weird now that we have this new dog. I'm very sorry. Like, I was genuinely like, WTF, what is going on? She's like, it's okay. My dog's a jerk too. Her dogs actually have growled at me and my dogs, like baring teeth while we were walking. He's aggressive, he's a jerk, but it is what it is. And she seemed fine, but she did have like a little mark, like right here is where he got her. She wasn't bleeding or anything, but there was a mark. So a couple of minutes passed by. She was loving on Buddy and Charlotte, and she went back to pet Baxter, and it was fine then. He wagged his tail, it was good. So then I was like, well, I'm really sorry, my dog's a jerk. She's like, seriously, don't worry about it. And then I immediately contacted the dog trainer. I was like, he cannot be biting people. What if he bit her kid? Like, this is not okay. So I'm like, okay, her name is Paula. I'm like, Paula, what the heck did I do wrong? Baxter just bit my neighbor for what I think is no apparent reason. It's not like she was doing anything. It's like, oh my God. Charlotte. Charlotte is trying to play with Buddy. So cute. Anyway, I contacted her. I'm like, what? Like, what did I do wrong? Do I have to put Baxter down? Like, he can't just be biting people. He bit me last night. He bit her today. What is going on? She's like, Maegan, you're being ridiculous. You're not going to put Baxter down. I was like, well, okay, but like, he can't be biting people. I'm thinking like that's the last straw, because when dogs bite people, like that's it. She said that Baxter was feeling very protective over Buddy because he's obviously like not doing well. So I cannot have anybody pet Buddy in front of Baxter, like if they don't know us and that they don't really know us. So I was like, all right, I can do that. That's easy. And then I just have to monitor them, and I need to puff my chest out and have a deep voice and take control of the situation, which is really hard for me to do with Baxter because he's like unpredictable and he's a jerk and he has really sharp teeth. So I'm like always hesitant and a little nervous, and I know he picks up on that, and it's my fault. It's my fault my dog's a jerk. I'm able to control Charlotte and Buddy, but Baxter has always been a struggle. So that is what has been going on the last day and a half. It's been a bit of a struggle, and yeah, but I did this to myself, so.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
playing with Buddy? Yeah? Were you playing with Buddy? Go play with him. Ouch. You scratched me. Go get him. To the vet. Baxter and Charlotte are, I don't know, it's hard, I'm driving, are down there. Baxter is sitting on Charlotte as always. He always sits on her when we drive, but I think she likes it because she is petrified. We are headed to the vet. They have to get their booster shots for a couple of different things. I don't know if you guys remember, we took them to the vet not too long ago. So just some booster shots. And then Baxter actually gets car sick. So I'm gonna see if I can pick up more medicine for him getting car sick. It's kind of expensive though. I remember last time for like 4 pills it was like $50, but it really works. And $50 versus, I don't know, a bunch of barf everywhere, I think I will pay it. And we can also split the pills up because he is so little. Which does help. So instead of like 4 doses, it's 8. So that does help. I do have to stop and get gas on the way, which I totally forgot. So thank God I'm early. All right, y'all. Puppies are done. They got their boosters. For Lyme disease it was. So I guess they switched to a new vaccine because they've had vaccines for Lyme disease before. Obviously it's pretty, I've known a few dogs actually that died from Lyme disease, so I didn't want to skip it because I know some people do, but I was not gonna risk that with my fur babies. She literally had to drag Charlotte across the floor because Baxter was pulling her and she did not want to go, which was really sad to watch. And then they came out and they were running towards me like, oh my God, you didn't leave us. I would never leave them. So we did the Lyme booster, and then we got Baxter's meds for 4 pills and the 2 boosters. It was $105. Holy moly. It's so expensive. Here, can you see how hands, look at them. Ooh, look at them. They're just chilling. But anyway, so now, it's a little afternoon now. It didn't take very long. I was super early. I always think it's gonna take me longer than what it actually does. So I was like 30 minutes early, but whatever. I'd rather be early than late. But now I'm gonna pick up some Wendy's because 1, I like Wendy's, and 2, we're already out, and 3, it's lunchtime, and 4, the pups deserve it. So I'm gonna try to get them a Frosty and some fries and then my meal so that they can all be spoiled, and then Buddy can have a little bit too, seeing as he has been home alone for like a half hour. It's the first time I ever left him all alone without the other 2 dogs, so I'm sure he's not happy, and I'm really hoping he's not barking the entire time. He literally just threw up all over Charlotte. What the heck, Baxter? Ew. That was so disgusting. I don't even know what to say. I was like dry heaving through the entire thing. So gross. Only my dog would do that. Like, WTF. I don't understand. And I got a baked potato, and it kind of looks like his vomit, and it doesn't look very appetizing anymore. First world problems for sure. But I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I should probably get back to like cleaning up a little bit, even though I don't feel like doing it.